Yes, love it. Okay, so we have the Empress here. Empress shows up as your overall energy. So some of you might be looking forward to something new. Could be something that is going on that's new in your life, or maybe you're thinking about starting a new direction in life or a whole new everything. I get the vibe here that this is wanting to start from a very clean slate, all right? But we're going to go ahead and take a look at this and see what this is pertaining to, okay? All right. Please clarify that Empress, please. Empress for Aquarius. Yeah, so you might find yourself looking for a new job or wanting to find new ways to make more money or wanting to change your career into something new. Okay, I feel a sense of newness, a sense of refreshing new mindsets, new ideas. Okay, yeah, okay, so I see here, let me just get this. I'm seeing here that Aquarius, with the moon card being present, it's like having some hidden talents, having some hidden ideas and bringing some things to light. For some of you, this is the case. For others of you, it's like really needing to get down to what is your truest desires, going deep within and saying, okay, what is it that I need to do, want to do in order to be able to turn the page? So I feel like there is going to be a lot of enlightenment for you guys during this month of June when it comes to your career, work, and your finances. So some things are coming to light here. So it's very good energy to start off with. All right, so let's go ahead and take it a step further, okay? Let's look at your work. What's going on for work for Aquarius? I'm telling everyone, I know that we are living in uncertain times, but we need to learn how to be really, really creative, because at this point in time, a lot of us are having the ability to, you know, stay home and work, or, you know, you're laid off, or it might seem like an unfortunate event that you have lost your job. Anything like that that's freeing up a little bit more time for your creative ideas to flow is definitely a good thing during this time. All right, so when we're talking about work, yeah, the Six of Swords. I have a lot of this energy going on right now with a lot of different signs. So what I am seeing here is that with the Six of Swords, you might be leaving your job, okay? You might be leaving that job behind because of something, all right? Let's take a look at what could be going on to make Aquarius want to jump ship. This is Six of Swords, please. Six of Swords. Some of you are just ready for something new, I feel. Some of you have been in your positions for a long point in time, and some of you are just simply not happy. And I'm feeling that with a lot of different changes going on within companies and with the world as it is today. A lot of people are like, you know, I really want to embrace change in my own life in a positive way. But if it's going to be change in a negative way, I've had simply enough of that. So for some of you, it's just like, you know, too much change or change that's not working in your favor. Okay, here we go. This is the Eight of Pentacles. This is definitely pertaining to work. This is a clear indication. You guys are no longer wanting to work where you're working. You no longer enjoy your environment, okay? Some of you are just really, really ready for something fresh and something new. Some of you are just not happy where you're at and haven't been happy for a long period of time, but have just been doing what you thought you needed to do. Let's get some more insight. Okay, we're going to take these off. They're going to tell us the story. All right. So we do have this as well. All right, so we have the Six of Cups, okay? So some of you want to get back to doing what it is that you love to do. So some of you took a new position or took the positions that you've been in and may have just gone into them or have been in them for a while, but it's like, I want to go back to what makes me happy. Or maybe there's a particular job that you used to have that you left that job to come to this one, and it's like it's just not serving you, it's not feeding you, it's not bringing you the joy that you once had with another job or another position. Some of you are just like, I just want to be happy. I'm not happy where I'm at, and I want to get to the point where I have some joy in what I'm doing. And so this is what I'm seeing. Some of you are just like really, really trying to put the work in to get back to doing the things that you love and enjoy doing. All right. So this is what I'm seeing with the Six of Swords. Now, the King of Wands, okay, this is action. You guys are really, really ready to put in some action to move into a new direction. I feel like with this work environment, there was something about it that just either wasn't exciting, or there was something about it that just went against the grain of your integrity. All right, so with the King of Wands, we're talking about, you know, a lot of action here and putting it somewhere that's going to be productive. So I feel like for most of you that are resonating with this so far, you know, you're really becoming ambitious towards doing the right thing, because the King of Wands is someone that is really, really honorable. The person that would be an influence of the King of Wands would be someone that is a very free spirit. So I'm feeling like for some of you, your work environment or the work that you're doing doesn't allow you to do that. It doesn't allow you to be an honorable person, doesn't allow you to be a free spirit. And, you know, it's really going against who you are, Aquarius. You know, you guys are the unbridled horses, and you need to be able to run freely, express yourself freely. And so I feel like you may have been doing what you needed to do for a period of time, but it's no longer working for you. So you really want to do what's honorable for other people. So if you're in a company that is not doing the best thing or having the best practices and policies towards their customers, clients, the, you know, the good, the greater good for everyone, you're not going to be able to be there long, Aquarius. That's just, it's not in your nature. You guys are the humanitarians, so it's like you're ready to stand up for what's right. And if it's some internal type of clashing where you don't feel like you can express yourself, you don't feel like you can be yourself, you have to leave. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is where we're at, okay? And so you guys are standing in as the King of Wands, okay? You're doing the thing that you need to do in order to bring some joy into your life. We do have communication here, all right? So there has been some communication, and I feel like, again, with the King of Wands, being that free spirit, being able to communicate, there has been some communication that may have come in towards you at the workplace that has made you feel like you needed to move on. All right, maybe there was someone with the moon card being here. Maybe there was someone that kind of gave you some insight as to, you know, this not being a place that was going to be as stable as it's been. All right, and maybe you were like, okay, let me just jump ship. For some of you, I feel like that could be the case, but for the collective, I do believe that you feel like your integrity has been tested in this work environment, okay? And again, the communication that has come in has been more of a one-way communication. It's kind of like that micromanaging. You know, I'm telling you what I need you to do. I'm not expecting you to tell me what it is that you want to do. It's that micromanaging one-way expression of what it is that, you know, needs to be done. It's like, I feel this so strongly here. It's like you want to do the honorable thing. You want to be a free spirit. You want to do what's right. And once you start to speak up, you have that communication coming in to say, look, this is how we want it to be done. And we aren't really interested in your feedback. Okay. And so with the Five of Swords, this is where the conflict comes in. Okay. This is where you as an Aquarius starts to feel, you know, some level of betrayal. Okay. This is a lot of conflict. This is a lot of upheavals, because for you, you have to be able to express yourself as an Aquarian. So I feel like there has been a level of dis-ease or discomfort in your workspace, or there could have been someone that you perceived to be someone that was honorable. And then there was some communication that came in and caused some conflict between you and maybe a boss, an authority figure. But yeah, this is a battle. This is loss. And it's like, I'm willing to cut my losses here. I'm willing to walk away from this because I can't do this any longer. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. And exactly right with the Four of Cups here. The Four of Cups is like, I'm not with it. You know, I'm not with it. I don't care how much money you're paying me. I don't care what else you're promising me. Four of Cups is just not accepting. It's like you're not accepting what's being offered to you because to you it's a bullshit offer, you know. For some of you, I feel like there have been some things that have been offered in the past from your work environment that never came to fruition. But at the end of the day, even if some of these things do happen to come your way, you're simply not happy, right? This simply does not bring you joy anymore. So I feel like this is why the Six of Swords energy is showing up. And if you haven't left your position or your company, you definitely want to. This is what I'm seeing for work for Aquarius, okay? So a very tough position to be in. I've been in it several times myself as an Aquarius, and so I know how difficult it is to be who you are and to be in the confines of this is policy, this is how we do it, in the micromanaging. So I feel like there is a little bit of conflict in your work environment. Again, pick up what I'm putting down that resonates and simply leave the rest. So now we're going to move on to our portion of career. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to get some guidance from Spirit as to how do we move forward. All right, so let's see here. Now, I always tell everyone in this portion here, there could be some direct messages that could work for the collective, and then there's going to be some specific cards that will come out. So maybe you already know what career path you want to be in. Maybe you're still trying to figure it out. But I always say that, to me, career is talking about purpose, because when we're focusing on the second house here, the second house is always about material gain and things like credit and being able to buy the things that you need and the things that you want, your assets, having security. When we're talking about the 10th house, we're also talking about some of those things, but we're going a little bit deeper. It's like, what do you want to do as far as career? What is your true purpose in life? So I always, say that if you're going to choose a career is something that you're ultimately going to do for a long period of time. And maybe, some people actually go to the grave doing what's called a career versus a job. A job is something that you do to pay the bills. A career is supposed to be something that you can learn and grow in as time goes by. So when you're thinking about your life purpose, you want to make sure that your career lines up to what your life purpose is so that you can save yourself some time, right? You don't want to be getting into a career and investing all of this time, sometimes even money, depending on what the career is, and not literally walking in your purpose, right? So I tell everyone, try to figure out what it is that you feel your purpose is saying to you, because your purpose is always there. We just need to pay attention to it and try to go into a career that's going to align with your purpose, okay? Because when you're loving what you're doing, it literally will give back to you, and your paycheck will feel like a bonus, right? So it's two rewards in one, and we have to be, again, with the Six of Cups, we want to have this energy of, joy in doing what it is that we're doing. It just makes it a lot easier when you got to wake up in the morning and do what you got to do when you love what you're doing. All right, so let's see here. We have a couple of cards coming out here. All right, so let's get to it. We have enough here. All right, so we do have oracle cards here. Some of you may be interested in the world of tarot, oracle cards, spiritual work. Some of you might even, be thinking about starting your own YouTube channel or your own business that pertains to you know, oracle cards or tarot, the spiritual realm, that sort of thing. So I do see that. So for whoever that resonates for, this could be confirmation to you. Some of you just like to get a little bit of insight on how to move forward when it comes to your life, or getting some more insight about, you know, your career, your love life, whatever. And you use oracle cards to get some insight. All right. We also have counseling. Yes. So some of you may already be a counselor, just like with this. You know, some of you may be light workers already. You might be a counselor already, or looking to become a counselor. But it says that you heal with your kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So with you already being an Aquarius, we already know you're a humanitarian. So a lot of you might be thinking about going into the counseling field, or are doing it unofficially. I know for me, I did it unofficially for several years and decided, oh my God, this is something that I wouldn't mind doing for the rest of my life. And so I realized that that was something that was pertaining to my life purpose. And so I branch off and do other things that fit into it. But ultimately, counseling for a lot of you comes naturally. It comes naturally to you because it could clearly be your life purpose. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. We have quite a few cards here. All right, we also have study. Some of you may need to go back to school, or there could be something that you're needing to research. It says reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So some of you, it just comes down to doing some more research, okay, to get a little bit more of insight of what it is that you want to do in your career. Some of you can step up your career just a little bit more to bring in some more money, to network a little bit better. And it's like, you know what, you need to really put in the time to study. Researching is the number one way to really see how you can go to the next level, or even to get your creative juices flowing. So reading and education, some of you are doing this. Some of you are literally doing this right now as you're watching this, and it's like, oh my God, this is what I'm in the midst of doing. Keep doing it, okay? Keep doing it. All right, so we have love and light. I feel like for a lot of you that are out here, you guys are light workers in your own right, okay? A lot of us do like to shed light and love, and whatever it is, for you, Aquarius, no matter which company you're at, if you're doing a 9-to-5 job, if you have your own business, if you have a career that is all about your life purpose, for you, Aquarius, it's all about light and love. All right, always shedding the light, always, you know, uniting people, and it's all about what can you do to make this world a better place. So if it doesn't fall into that for you, whatever it is, you already know you can't be there. Okay, and I think this is why we see you guys jumping ship, because if it isn't light and love, Aquarius doesn't exist there. I mean, that's just the truth of the matter. Now, we do have creative expression. Creative expression is definitely something that Aquarians are really good at. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So some of you have some creative aspects about yourself. This could be writing. This could be speaking. This could be vlogging, starting your own YouTube channel, you know, going into the schools and teaching children certain things, teaching other people to do things that you're really good at, expressing yourself, writing. Some of you have a book that's been sitting there for several years, okay? I don't know who this is for, but someone out there has a book of poetry that is right in their room, okay? Either underneath their pillow, sometimes they keep it in their side shelf, and it's like, when are you going to birth this thing? We definitely need to hear what you have, because whoever this is for, it's complete genius, okay? This is coming from Spirit. They said it's time to publish that what you think is a journal and make it into a book, okay? So with that being said, I just wanted to give you a little bit of insight as to what your purpose might be saying to you. And we're giving it a voice today. And some of you have some really good ideas. Some of you have been waiting for a very long time to have the courage to birth something. And it's like, you know, a lot of you already know what it is. A lot of you are light workers. A lot of you have been counseling. A lot of you love to research. Okay, so a lot of you need to research a little bit more to get some of these things on and popping. All right, and all of you, from what I'm seeing, if you are a light worker, if you are, you know, trying to do something in counseling, are saying that you need something creative in your life. Okay, we don't like to be bored. We don't like to be sheltered in. We like to express ourselves. We like creative work. All right, so you're on the right path. It says keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So for those of you that are researching, those of you that are aligning with what your purpose is telling you about your career, keep going because you are on the right path. If you have been someone that has felt like you needed to jump ship and change some things and go to different places, they're saying keep going. You're on the right path. Sometimes when you get off track, we're thinking that we are resetting ourselves in the negative. It's like, oh my God, I really can't be here anymore. Here I go again, leaving this job again. Or here I go changing, you know, my major in school again. You're meant to do that until you get it right. Okay, so there's no mistakes in changing your mind, Aquarius. There's no mistakes in that. So we have infinite abundance. It says you're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. Okay, so yeah, you guys are fully supported, like I said, regardless if it's you trying to get to that level to hear your purpose, to really go into whichever direction you need to go in to get closer to your career, closer to your purpose. You know, you are protected during that time. This is what you're supposed to do. It's an awakening. So, you know, don't be afraid to start again or to start over, because you are definitely protected when it comes to you going towards your true life purpose. The universe is like, yes. When we start to wake up and we change our minds or we change direction, yeah, we are fully supported in that, because we know that it's time to go. And the universe knows that it's time for us to be somewhere else, or to do something bigger, or to do something better.